It is wrong for you as a founder to think that clients say no to your prices because they are too high. The reason has nothing to do with the number you even get to mention, but about how you make that client feel 90 seconds before you even say out that price number out. So if you ever had a client go silent on you before you even get to share your rate, stay with me here. I'm going to show you exactly what happens in that moment and how to fix that. Now here's what most founders do when they're about to share their prices. They summarize everything that they do. And they do so by explaining the timelines, the deliverables, the processes, whatever have you that they have to do. And then somewhere between the end of that list, after the client has already started calculating in their head as to whether the deal is worth it, then they state their price. But at that point, the client is already comparing your price to somewhere else, especially somewhere they've ever paid something before. And tell you what, when it ever gets to that point where a client starts comparing your prices with previous options, you've already lost it. One thing you need to understand when it comes to clients, they do not say no to prices. They say no to uncertainties. And then it is the founder's job, yes, you who is watching this, to eliminate all those uncertainties before your price numbers ever leaves your mouth. The real reason founders lose clients in their pricing conversation is what I call leading with a container. For those of you who are just catching up, a container is basically you leading with what it is you're going to give your clients. Basically, you're telling them what it is that they're getting. Yeah, it could be the number of sessions, it could be the number of deliverables, it could be the number of hours they're going to get, it could be even the scope in itself. But what you're forgetting is what the client is always listening out for, which is what changes in for me, not what will you ever do for me. Put differently, what changes after they work with you? Is it their revenues? Is it their lives after they start working with you? That is all your clients will ever get to be interested in. And for a moment, I want us to think from it from the client's perspective. When they come to you as a consultant or as a founder, they come with specific problems. Yeah, some of which maybe they are stuck under 5K per month. Maybe they're burning out. Maybe they're trying to lose proposals to cheaper clients. So each and everyone has that one specific problem that has a cost. Yeah, and them not finding solutions to that is making them lose out a lot of money. So if you come in and charge 2,000 to solve a problem of about 10,000, then that is not expensive. That is the obvious. But my question now is, will you ever get there if you're instead selling deliverables instead of the outcomes? Let me know in the chat. And real quick here, if you want the full pricing framework, the full positioning, the numbers, I've done all that in our free community. I'll be leaving the link to it in the description. Check it out. Here's how you fix the problem of clients saying no before you even get to finish. It is going to be done in 3 moves, and all these moves I'm going to be giving them to you in order. Move 1, name their current cost before you name your price. Before you say anything about the offer, I want you to ask them one question. If this problem stays unsolved for the next 6 months, what does that cost you? Then shut up and listen. What you're listening out for is you're listening out for their answers. You want the numbers they say sit in the room. And 3, you now get to have your price context. The second move, anchor on the outcome and not the output. So instead of you saying, I'll deliver a 12-week coaching program with weekly calls, start saying this. At the end of this, you'll have a pricing structure that will position you to earn 8K to 10K per client without discounting. It's literally the same work that you're going to be doing, but it's just framed differently. Now notice this. Before the client, you're now pricing results and not the process. Move 3, name your price with certainty and not apology. Most founders say their prices like they're asking a question. The tone goes up, there are pauses before the number, and sometimes there is before they get to name it. That little hesitation before is what the client will always hear. And to them, it is always going to signal doubt, and doubt is very contagious. So if there's anything you need to remember in this video, let it be this. Clients don't say no to your price. They say no to the uncertainty that you created moments before you mentioned your price. So if you pull out all these moves in the right order I've given them to you, all your pricing conversations from this point onwards are going to change. And all of a sudden, you stop hearing no's. So if this hit home, please consider hitting the like button and don't forget to share this with a founder who is stuck in the I'll just explain more deliverable mode.